Yes, this is how JetBlue treats its customers. We have been sitting in this airport for, I want to say, 7 or more hours, right, to get on a flight that we're now being told we're going to be rerouted to Orlando, right, or Fort Lauderdale because the pilot can't fly any more hours. So the people are in an uproar because they're not compensating us. They said it's either we don't leave or we have to take a flight to Fort Lauderdale and then take a connecting flight to New York, which is unfair to everybody that's been sitting here. That they keep lying to us and telling us that, oh, there's weather and the plane cannot leave because there's only a certain amount of plane can leave in inclement weather. Till now, it get to this time of the night, they tell us the news, pop the news and tell us that, oh, the pilot cannot supersede at the certain hours, so they can't take us to New York, straight to New York. It's either we're going to have to go to Fort Lauderdale and take another flight from Fort Lauderdale to New York, or we're going to stay in the airport for the night. So this is the scene. This is the scene. You got children here, you got elderly, you got people in wheelchair, you got people who have to be at work tomorrow. You have a lot of angry people here. How do you deal with this situation? How do you rectify this situation? And then they want to close down the gate and want to reroute us to another gate number. Mind you, they have our luggage. They even ask us, can they check on our carry-on luggage for free? So they took our luggages, and this is what's going on. This is what's going on. People are agitated, aggravated, as they must and as they should, because I am aggravated because I have been traveling from 5 a.m. From 5 a.m. this morning, only to come here this news. Only to come here this news. So JetBlue just know it has lost a customer because I don't feel I want to ride with people who I don't feel like I'm going to get to my destination in time anymore. I do used to think that JetBlue is the safest flight because if anything happened to the plane, they won't move until it's fixed. But no, for us to go through this, for us to be in the airport for this long and go through this, I really don't think this is a good look for JetBlue. I really don't think so. So I think that Channel 7 News need to get involved and see how best we can get recompense or get compensated for our wait and the anguish that we have been through, because all they give us is water and some dry chips that God knows how long they've been sitting there, these chips. So yeah, that's what we're going through and everybody's angry. This is the scene. This is the scene with elderly children and sick people who have to take medication and all type of stuff going on here. All because of JetBlue would not be straight up with its people. Won't be straight up with its people. Yeah. You shouldn't sitting on a plane now for 2 hours after the uproar at Montego Bay Airport with all the lies that we were told, and they got us on a plane saying they're gonna reroute us to Fort Lauderdale and they're gonna gas up and get another set of crew to take us to New York. We've been sitting on the plane for 2 hours now, and there's no gassing up, there's no plane, no nothing, nothing en route, nothing. So I'm making this video. Why? Because the news people will hear about this. I don't care who don't want to report it, but JetBlue has gone to the dogs. Literally, yeah, yes, gone way down. Then I check my account and see it's hacked into. Somebody helped themselves to a movie via JetBlue. Yeah, every time I use JetBlue, my account is hacked into. So yeah, this is something I'm going to look into, because one thing I know about us people, we don't follow through and stuff, and I'm not the one to play. I don't play this kind of game with nobody. So I will be following through and calling Channel 7 News and whoever news that want to listen to this story, because this is ridiculous. I've been traveling from 5 a.m. this morning. From 5 a.m. this morning. 5 a.m.
We have the 3 flight attendants on top. They're waiting to come down. We have 1 flight attendant who is outside of the airport. They at the moment is not invited to get in because they're closed. We have contacted the general manager to try to get permission for the flight attendant to come through TSA. Unfortunately, at this point, we cannot get off the aircraft because it's an international flight. We have to be near the top of the aircraft at this moment. It's an immigration issue. So we can't let anybody off. We're hoping to hear something back from TSA in just a few moments. The 4th flight attendant is here. It's just has to get the TSA and the TSA So I'm sorry, I know that everybody's tired. We're trying our best to get you guys out of here.
The captain makes sure he closed the door, because he don't want nobody come say nothing to him. He's aggravated too. He wants to leave too. Never in my life. I think this is some kind of experiment to see what would happen if they grounded us. I think it's an experiment, because I've been delayed before on flights from this same JetBlue in Kingston, but it was never like this. Never like this. This don't make no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. None. Everybody's just tired. You understand why? These some good babies. I tell you that much. These babies that's on this flight, they good. There's ain't nobody crying. This is the most ridiculous thing I've seen in a long time. Yeah. I'm gonna end the video now, because say this is just, I'm baffled. I really am baffled.